new one today. This is like the most watermelon.
I've never seen. Oh, Bucked Up.
Yeah, but this.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I will just say, as far as like watermelon goes, this is the most like watermelon-y one I've had. It tastes like the watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Watermelon.
I love
like,
Sour
not-
Patch.
How do you say watermelon, Morgan?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Do you say washer?
Apparently, I say water weird. I don't.
Water.
Water.
I don't know if I don't feel
Maybe.
like I really hear. But the one I used to say as a kid. Okay.
You might have to get closer.
What-
Pull the whole actual. No, don't touch that. Pull the actual. Yeah.
What would you call like
Yeah.
the thing that comes and picks you up if you call 911?
Ambulance.
Ambulance.
I used to say ambulance.
Ambulance.
How do you say library?
Lamps. Like,
Oh, lamps.
yeah,
Because
ambulance.
all the lamps.
How old were
No,
you?
it was
Go.
just, I've always pronounced it like that.
Ambulance.
It's just like a mispronunciation that like stuck.
Until when?
I mean, if I don't think about the word, I'm sure I say it like that still. Like if I don't consciously think ambulance, I probably still say it like that. And apparently I say pillow weird too.
No.
Hello.
Hello. Is there an A in that thing? Oh,
How do you,
I thought that was on purpose.
how do you say what you color with? Like
A crown?
Crayon.
Yeah.
crayon.
Crayon.
Crown.
God. Can you tell my family is Southern?
No, you should hear how my dad talks. He'll be like, Miles. Or he'll be like, Ern. My brother's name is Aaron. He goes, Ern. What's going on? How y'all doing today?
I'm not well.
Morgan is definitely. We need to get her one of those Call Her Daddy shirts that says unwell.
Unwell.
I don't know what you're talking about with that podcast.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgot. No free clout. My apologies. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I've been thinking the furthest extent of like, I was thinking, because I wore this today. I shouldn't even, but I'd be like, yeah, I'm about to put some tape over this.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Obsolete.
No,
Okay.
the other one on your legs. This
Oh,
one.
Anaka.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes I'd be like, I'm going to cover it.
So, you want to hear how klutzy I've been this week?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, Saturday morning, should have known this is going to be the start. Go to do my check-in with my heels on, my posing heels on. Go to take my posing heels off. I somehow stumble, and in the process of trying to stop myself from falling, I grabbed the wall, but the wall that I grabbed has these little shelves on it that hold candles, and I sliced my hand on the shelf. Then I proceeded to get in a car accident. So that was my Saturday.
You sliced your hand.
Like, you see the little... Like, not... I mean, not crazy, but, like,
She
who does...
sliced it. There's probably a little blood.
But, like, who does that?
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
who does that? Then I got in the car accident. Then Monday at the gym, I basically ripped my whole nail off, including my natural nail. Like, that really sucked.
Yeah.
And then... It's, like, little, just, like, stupid little things. But then, like, yesterday I was trying to bring groceries in, and I had, like, the thing of detergent, and I dropped it and cracked the the brand new detergent I just bought. And I was, like, literally, I just need to go sit somewhere
Is
in
mercury,
one place.
Is
Yeah, I was
mercury
going
in
to
the
say,
microwave.
I was going to say it has to
What
be.
does that mean?
It's mercury in retrograde, but mercury in the microwave. You've never heard, like...
Mercury? No.
No.
Okay. We don't
The planet
we
or
don't
the
have to do
stuff
that.
that...
Yeah,
the planet.
We don't have to get into it, but it's fine.
So...
Your hair looks really cute, by the way, Morgan.
Thank you.
I was like, I thought you were talking to Miles. Thank you.
I had 'em.
Yeah, I just didn't wash it. I had no other choice, so.
I mean, I just re-dyed mine, so we're trying to...
I thought you did something.
Yeah, and my
Okay.
eyebrows are darker.
Oh,
so that's
yeah,
the
I
other-
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like,
Why
what
do
is
you-
going on with this girl? She looks cute. I
Do
can't tell what-
redheads dye their eye? Do they have dye? Do redheads have red eyebrows?
My eyebrows are blonde. My eyelashes are blonde, too.
But do they normally have red eyebrows?
They're like a blondie red. Like, my natural eyebrows are the same color as my natural hair. And so are my eyelashes. Like, my eyelashes are blonde. So if I don't wear mascara, you can't tell I have eyelashes.
Interesting. I never thought about
Have you ever tinted them?
My lashes? Yeah. It just doesn't, I mean, it doesn't last that long, so it's not really, like, worth it. But my brows, my girl, like, dyes my brows when she dyes my hair. Because, obviously, like, this red with light eyebrows would look crazy. And then I went to get them done, and when I went, like, shaped, the girl was like, yeah, she missed some tint. So then she tinted over the dyeing, so now they're, like, really dark. They're, like, darker than they normally are, but I was just like, fuck it.
How much do y'all spend, like, y'all both get your nails done. How much do y'all spend, like, a month on getting maybe a week. Like, do y'all have weekly upkeep, finding like as far as physical appearance? Like, guys get haircuts.
The only thing I get done are my nails.
Weekly?
Like, no,
No,
every
like
2
2
weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. That's what I have every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and
my nails go really fast, so I have to get them 2 weeks. But
Yeah, I think this is.
actually, I did mine. I literally did this on Friday, and now it's like this. But so I'll have to get them redone.
Mine lasts about a week and a half. But what do they? Mine, I think this set was 125.
What?
With tipping?
What? How much you spend?
I mean, I spend
They've gone so nails have gone up so much within the last year. Like you used to be able to get a set for like 50.
That I spend just a little bit more than that, but yours are like, because you get the cool like designs and like shit like that.
So like mine. So last time she did a soak off of the other nails I had, and then this is Gel X instead of acrylic, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So the set was 80. And then because this is considered a 10-finger design, because I have this and chrome and matte, so then they charge you $20 for that. So that's $100. And then I like switch off. So I tip high one week, one fill, and then I'll tip lower the next. So I tipped $25 this time because she didn't charge me for the soak off. And then next time I'll tip lower, and I kind of flip flop.
So why are you paying more?
I'm not paying more.
You said you pay a little bit more than that.
Yeah, you did say a little bit more. I think you meant to say a little less.
Oh, no, I pay a little bit more than half of that.
Oh.
But yeah, if I did just a plain color or something like that, mine would be 60 to 70.
The Gel X is good, but like, yeah, I need to find somebody. I mean, you posted your girl somewhere, but
yeah, she's in short.
Regardless, like I just got acrylics and then gel on top of it and call it
and that makes it more expensive because gel polish they charge you extra.
Do y'all be judging girls for their nails? Like when you see a girl, like are y'all peeping the nails? Like,
I wouldn't judge a girl on her nails, but I would. No.
It's like one of those weird things because
it's like the same thing with a style that you're wearing, right? It's like,
yeah, I judge.
Like
I
have 2 broken nails. Like,
I think it depends because like I've worn my natural nails before and I hate the way they look and people say stuff, but when I've done that, it's because I'm like trying to heal my nails underneath the acrylics. I think it really depends. I think it's weirder when you see a girl that's like Morgan or like myself, how I am when I'm like done up, is like I'm clearly a girly girl. So when I see girls that are like clearly like into fashion and like keep themselves upkeep and then their nails aren't done, it's like well, you missed a step.
Yeah.
No, like than girls that like you can just tell don't do any of that stuff. It's like, oh, that makes sense.
No, I love a natural nail, like a girl with like no nails, but it's like clean. I really like that. But then if you see a girl and it's like a chrome silver nail just on her ring finger and the rest are like black or something, like I don't know if you understand that, but like
no, I get it.
I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me.
You don't like that.
Now I'm known to do a black nail and an accent finger,
no,
but not chrome.
I like the black nail. I like a black, but the accent with the glitter,
Morgan,
the glitter
stop.
silver.
The glitter accent is my
the
thing.
glitter silver,
but not the silver. No, not normally.
Okay,
silver.
yeah, just don't do silver.
Like if
Honestly?
I did like,
no,
her another nail came off.
Cut the show. No, like literally, just don't take anything what I just said seriously because these are my nails and I want to kill myself.
Too bad you used your cut.
Miles, you're
Not
wrong.
you holding your forehead with your broke nail.
Miles, you're so wrong.
I'm gonna cut them all.
It's okay.
Honestly,
no, it's okay. Miles doesn't understand, but every girl has been there because I've definitely walked around before with like 5 missing nails because I just haven't had time to get to the salon. So we're not doing that.
Honestly, so like, what? So for me, like, if a girl's hands look nasty,
but nasty is different than no nails.
no, no, but like nasty hands freak me out, and that's like, ew, I can't do a girl with nasty hands.
Is that a turnoff for you?
Yes, I cannot do a girl with nasty hands. I've stopped talking to girls once I've seen their hands.
What else is like a absolute like?
I don't know. Definitely hands. How they smell. Big one. If you, it could be a perfume. you could.
I was gonna say, is it like not smelling good, or you have like certain fragrances or like things?
Yeah,
that you
certain
don't like?
fragrances. If I don't like it, I can't get it out of my head.
Can she come back from it? Like,
No.
can you be like, I don't like that perfume, and she do something different?
I guess
or...
technically she could, but it probably won't because I'm gonna be like, ew.
You're already associating her with that smell, and it's in your brain.
I would say I'm particular in that sense. I'm very weird about that smell. Y'all have any physical turnoffs that you don't like guys?
I feel like I don't know if I talked about this on one that we like didn't record, but like fashion type stuff. Like I think I did talk about this. The cargo shorts guy. I think that was
yeah, you did.
That like the fashion thing is a big one for me. Now, if you can like, if yours like is plain and I can like feel like I can like fix it, if that makes sense. If I can like style you up a little bit, then that's cool. But if like you have no sense of style, I can't do it, because then every time I get ready to go out, I have now not only got to worry about what I have on, I got to worry about what you have on too, because you're not gonna have me looking crazy showing up with no sense of style at all. I can't do it.
What about you, Morgan?
Yeah. Maybe like if we're talking about hands, like small hands, like dainty hands. Like I want a man hand, like a.
What about dirty fingernails?
Crusty hand. Huh?
What about like dirty fingernails?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, but can I switch that up just because I'm curious as to what your thought? What if and Miles is like gonna be like, what? But what if his hands are like dirty because of what he does for work? Like, what if he does
okay,
like
then
a
clean
really,
them after work.
No, but like you've never seen like I have family that are like electricians and stuff like that. Like a lot of times it's not that their nails are like actually dirty. It's like they're stained from using certain like chemicals.
Okay,
and
no,
products.
that's fine.
Like
that's fine.
I feel like for that
if it's bruised, even better.
Bruised? Who has bruised hands?
Like if you're using a hammer and you accidentally hit your nail or something, it's
like
all
the-
bruised up, black and
like-
blue.
It's
I
like
love that.
it's like the manliness behind it. I felt like you were gonna get me on that one. It's like something about the fact that like oh,
you're gonna
he
see
does
some
like
dudes, you're gonna
and
see
then
some dudes in their room just smashing their fingers.
And then of course the
Calluses.
calluses.
Okay, so let me
Great.
ask you that, Miles, from somebody like I'm assuming you've dated gym girls in the past.
No,
no,
never.
you haven't. Well, how do you feel about calluses on girls' hands?
Ew.
What?
Really?
Oh well, it can be a
I mean,
A
no, I
source
don't
of-
care.
uncomfortability. Well, okay.
My hands are disgusting.
I mean, like obviously there's degree, but like I have some pretty decent ones, and I've started to get like the second row.
Those are I don't mean this in the actual, but those are cute. Meaning those are minuscule.
I mean, but it's really. I feel like there's very few girls that are going to be lifting heavy enough weight to get like callus. But like that's calluses for
Mine
a girl.
are a little padded, but they're not too bad.
Let me see.
But I do like.
Let me see yours,
Like you
Lauren.
can feel it, but they're not.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's mine
crusted
too.
up or
Let me see
anything.
yours, Shay? Who's got worse calluses? I think you
I
do,
think
Shay.
Shay does.
Let me see your hand.
Yeah.
Mine are bad.
Oh yeah, you can barely see yours. I've started to like mine are now. Do you see like the one I'm starting to get down here?
Yeah.
Ew.
No, I've had
yeah, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
I've had people be like, "That's so gross on a girl," and I'm like, "It's my badge of honor." I'm so like, I fucking love the fact that I wouldn't want crazy calluses, but these like little ones, I
Well,
think.
if it was all ripped up and everything, like that could cause some issues.
What about what about a dude that wears gloves in the gym?
No.
I hate that.
Stop.
I hate that.
Stop.
It's an absolute.
Okay, unless I'll say this,
Even
unless
with the
you're a massage therapist,
Oh, that's a good one, but at the same time, like
because you need to have soft hands. Well, I guess you don't need to, but I've appreciated it.
they wear
in the past.
gloves. I thought.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
know. Actually,
Maybe
I don't
certain
know.
places. they do.
Maybe.
Yeah, even girls with the gloves irks my.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's
I also
always a particular girl too.
I also feel like it's okay. I don't even care. I feel like it's always the girls who like don't actually lift for real that have the gloves on. It's
All
like
right,
you don't
we
even
won't
need-
shame. We won't shame.
Yeah,
any
don't
lifting.
shame women.
We won't shame anybody lifting ever. But
Don't stop wearing gloves.
if it has a pink trim on it, just stop.
Why though? Like why?
I
Pink
don't
trim on the gloves.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know why that's such a like. I don't know what it is. For men, I think it's just like. This is gonna sound bad, but I want to be like, you little bitch.
Speak your mind.
That's what I want to be like. That's
I
how it
agree.
feels when you have
I wouldn't work out with someone that wore gloves. I wouldn't even work out with you.
like.
Yeah, unless I don't know.
No.
I would say
Okay.
massage
Have you
therapist
seen-
or
Have you seen the guys that wear the gloves in the gym that like aren't gym gloves?
Oh yeah, they were wearing gardening gloves and like construction worker gloves. Yeah, but they
Yeah.
also be wearing steel toe boots up in there and jeans. So like, nah, they be strong though. I ain't talking about them.
Have you ever been to the Golds off of Hopkins?
Yeah.
That's the whole.
No, listen.
that just
I
That's
used
the
to give a
whole-
special shout out to my OG at one of the gyms. I don't know his name, but I used to call him OG.
you don't.
He was straight out of jail. He used to, you remember in like middle school or high school where they had like the sack of balls in that net bag? He used to carry that to the gym with him. He was swole. And
Why?
I don't know. He used to have his belongings in there. And he was
Is he a gym teacher?
no, he was a prison. He was an ex-con. Oh my God, there's a story. No, he used to have the biggest skulls dudes standing around him. Oh my God. He used to have the biggest skulls dudes standing around him. And when I was young, I remember being like, hey, can I get a
can't breathe.
45? And they were like, you're going to have to ask OG. I did not ask. I just dipped and went and got 45 somewhere else. That was my role model, I swear.
Oh my God.
He calls me young blood. I love it. No homo. Yeah, I'm going to say no homo. He goes, "You're young blood."
I used to go to that gym.
Which one?
Crying.
The Hopkins.
Oh, I'm talking about the Colonial Heights one. Hopkins one
I've never
is
been there.
disgusting.
Hopkins one is like the most interesting crowd that I've ever seen at a gym. Like I don't even know how to quantify.
I
That
do, but I'm
gym.
not going to speak on it.
It's so weird.
It's ratchet. I hate that gym.
I
I actually
used-
started going to that
yeah.
gym when it first opened, and it was straight. But now you go in there and you can play the game Lava from plate to plate in there. And it's just, I'm just saying, you know how
Oh, okay. I'm like,
because there's plates just everywhere on the floor.
yeah.
Like it's so bad.
Oh,
there.
while we're talking about gym pet peeves, I need to tell you guys mine.
We did. Oh yeah, gloves.
It literally happens like almost every week now, and I know eventually one day I'm gonna lose my shit in the gym, like full on, like have a spaz out, lose
happened,
my
Jay?
shit. People always take weights off of machines while I'm actively using the machine.
That means
Oh
get
my
your weight up.
God.
Shut up! Don't even do that.
That's what it means, I think.
No, it doesn't.
That is not what that means. Like I'm talking about, like the other day I was doing the armor leg press, the one where like your back, you're like on the cushiony seat, and
Yeah.
it's like in like a pendulum system. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
You know why? Because people don't know which plates that it's working. You know, because they
Well,
have all
no.
the plates
So
on all
no,
of them.
so that's what I'm talking about. It wasn't the plate that was actually motion, but it was the like the extra ones. But that still drives me crazy if I'm in the middle of a rep. If I'm resting, sure, take whatever weight you want. But like I'm in the middle of like pushing this weight up, and you're pulling weight off of the side of the machine, and like it makes the machines like wobble and shit. So this guy did it the other day, and I turned around and I was like, hey, could you not do that while I'm in the middle of a set? And then he acted like he heard nothing I said. And so, of course, me being me.
Well,
the
he probably
next-
had his headphones in.
No. He didn't have headphones in. So the next thing that came out of my mouth was, I know you heard me, but you could act like you didn't. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
like
gosh.
why? It's just one of those things. It's like, why? But I've also watched people do it to other people, like off of the actual like part of the machine that's moving while it's moving. And I'm like, what? Like,
Oh, that's different. I've never seen that.
or like even like on the Smith machine, like I was doing lateral step ups at the top of the movement, like pulling 45s off, which makes the whole Smith machine sway. It's like, do you realize how like dangerous that actually is?
Oh yeah,
Like,
that ratchet one at West End. Shout out to West End, but the one that that
the one
joint
on the
moves.
left, I was literally standing on a bench doing like a lateral step up, and the guy took like you heard the whole thing like rock, and I was like, are you serious?
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, I guess that makes a difference. I mean, I wouldn't really mind it if someone was taking something off during my set. Usually people are like, point to
Yeah.
it, like, do you need this?
but like while you're but I feel like that's probably while you're like resting in between sets.
Usually. But
No, I'm not talking.
sometimes-
I'm talking about like actively in the motion.
No,
of
she's
the
saying she don't
exercise.
care.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't really care. Like,
Oh, it drives me
if
fucking
it's not,
insane.
like, I don't really experience the thing moving so
Yeah,
much.
the
But you
whole
say
machine
that's like
moving.
a thing. Yeah, West End?
I guess
Yeah,
I
this-
imagine.
I haven't
one.
had that, but yeah, so I don't really care. But if it was moving the whole thing, I guess I would.
I mean, I think it's just like people just not understanding the gym etiquette of it, but it does bother me too. But I mean, I don't take it that personal, but it is like, yo, I might be putting that on next set. But then again, I guess it is like it's kind of a free for all. Like that's
Yeah,
not your
I don't
weight.
even
But,
no.
but
and
I don't like it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
and
like
I don't
when
even
people
care.
that just come into the gym new, or aren't on Instagram looking at gym etiquette and things like that. Maybe they're just like,
Yeah,
there's
it
weight
does
there,
depend
there's
who
weight.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really care if you like. My whole thing is it's not like, oh, I was like, even if I was gonna use the weight next, I'll just go walk somewhere else and get a different weight. It's just like I think for me it's also like the thing of like when you do that, like for me it also like breaks my concentration sometimes. So it's not even just the physical part of it. It's like I was like zoned in, and now because someone's like in my space, of course most people are then going to be like, what like what's happening? And I think it just breaks my
And
concentration.
just to be taken into consideration, like it's nice to just be like, hey, you using this? All right.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No, I agree with that.
And then it's when it's people that you can tell like lifting or on the gym on the regular. I'm like, come on, like you should know.
Exactly. That means they think you're weak.
You should know better. Shut up, Miles.
Wow.
You get
I'm
on my
serious.
nerves. No, sometimes I do feel like I wonder if they would do it if I was a guy and not a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends because I've seen it both. I mean, I
I'll do it
definitely
to a guy.
I don't do it.
But yeah, sorry, that's my other gym.
Do you have a pet peeve, Morgan?
At the gym?
Yeah.
She licks her chocolate.
People jump roping in the middle of the gym. Yeah.
Like where it could potentially hit you.
Yeah, or it's just shadow boxing where they're about to punch me in the face.
Hit you with a good right hook.
Yeah. If you're in the whatever.
No,
say it.
No, I just mean like if you're in your own special spot, like that's fine. I
Yeah.
don't care. But to be in the very middle of everything and like almost be, hit in the left eye,
I'll be
Just
scared of
please
those
stop.
type of people. If you're boxing,
what are they training for?
First of all, look, okay, look. I seen this dude.
Not what are they?
No.
training for?
You're not gonna believe this.
I'm totally kidding. You could be training for like.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna say something left. Please don't beat me up. If you're training in a Gold's Gym and boxing, you're not a real boxer.
Facts.
Anyways,
But they could have a different gym, and then they're just going there for their accessory work.
That's deep. That was deep. You might be right.
Good job,
sorry.
Morgan.
Sorry. Look, I seen this dude in the gym. I cannot make this up. I wonder if anyone that knows me knows who this is. He tied his hands behind his back and was doing exercises, calf raises with his. I swear, sat on the ground to do abs with his hands tied behind his back.
Like,
no
yeah,
shoes,
like, no. Like,
no
how-
shoes,
what did
no
he,
socks.
What did he
like
use?
no,
What do you mean?
wait.
To tie himself up.
It's
said-
he
he
did his
said
little
no.
rap thing.
Can we
I'll
not
scare
skip
the look
past?
out.
Can we not skip past the part where he said no shoes and no socks?
No shoes, no socks.
Like-
I swear.
Like I walk around sock footed in the gym. I'm not gonna
Hell
lie.
no.
On leg day. On
No, that's fine.
yeah,
I'm
but
saying
no socks,
socks.
is wild behavior.
It's crazy.
You just don't care if you got no socks, and I don't. Hey, he got it. You don't.
I'm
first of
not
all,
approaching that man. That man has nothing to lose.
He has nothing to lose. Like, is he trained to be a prisoner? Like, what is he doing? Is he trying to break out of jail? Like, what is he doing?
Okay, wait. I gotta have. It's like not a similar story, but it's a similar story. So my friend that works at this car dealership, I was there the other day taking my car in, and this guy comes into his office and is like getting some stuff, and I was like, what does he do? And I was like, is he your errand boy? And he was like, kind of, sort of. He was like, but I'm really, really nice to him because he's kind of weird. Like, talks to himself weird.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, he showed me his gun collection the other day. And I was like, oh, so he's the type that would, like, and he was like, oh, yeah, 100%. He's like, I'm definitely making sure my name is not on that list.
Oh yeah, I see
After a
that.
bad week at work,
Like, no. And, like, apparently he used to work in their, like, body shop. And, like, all the body shop
Morgan,
people.
what are you doing? Morgan, please, what are you doing?
Sorry. All of the body shop people would bully him. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's definitely got a list at home.
He's gonna light that joint up.
no.
So wait.
1,000%. Like,
No.
So wait.
Hello.
We've all recorded in the gym. Do y'all try to be cautious on getting people in the background?
Yeah, but I think that's more just because I don't want you in my background.
I put it on cinematic so it doesn't really get people in the background.
That's why your videos be blurry.
Yeah, it's cinematic. Or is it because I'm on 13? iPhone 13?
Oh no. I've had someone
iPhone 11 now.
I've had someone say I don't want to be in the back of that. And I'm like,
Well, then get out of the
Sometimes,
frame.
okay, so actually this girl came up to me at the gym like a month ago. And she was like, hey, I'm going to be recording. Like, do you mind if you're in the background?
oh, that's nice.
So-
Do you appreciate that?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Actually, you can tag me.
Tag me, girl.
it was
I
me the other week. I was in the. This was like a month ago. I was in the background of some guys. Like, we follow each other on Instagram. I was in the background of his video posing.
I know who it was.
Yeah, and we have a mutual
Shout out to him.
a mutual female friend, and she like screenshots it and goes, did you know you were in the background of this video? I was like, yeah, we go to the same gym. Like, I follow him, but it was just funny because I was like, fully in the background of his video. Like, I didn't know I was, like, when I was like practicing posing, but because I practiced
when you were posing.
Yeah, because I practice between sets. I usually like dry run it through between sets, and like, yeah, I'm fully in the background. She was like, girl, you look so good. I was like, I wasn't even trying to be in this video, but thanks.
You know, it's weird how some people like don't want to be on social media, and I just feel like you being in the back of a gym video, like, it's not that big of a deal, but I guess again you could feel embarrassed, like, you know.
Yeah, I can understand it. Like, I've been on the side where people are filming their video, and I've been in the background. I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the frame, or I don't know, but like, all right.
Well,
I guess I'll just keep going. Like,
I was kind of surprised he posted it because I was like
Why?
fully, because I was like fully in the. I know if it was reverse and somebody was like fully in the background of my video, I probably wouldn't post
was
it
this
just
the
because
dude?
I wouldn't. No.
Okay.
Just because I wouldn't want someone that much in the background of my video, if that makes sense. Like, if I shot a video and somebody ended up that much in it, I would have just been like, oh, this video's a dub. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I get what you're saying. I feel that way more so about pictures, but even then, like, I don't know.
I tried to film a video in the gym, and someone was in the background, and the whole time it was focused on them and not on me. And and I was completely blurry, and they were in the frame behind me.
Do you really do cinematic because of people in the background?
No.
Oh.
I think it looks a little better, right? No.
Moz is like, please actually stop doing that.
Is that a thing? Is that like a
I don't know if
bad
it's a thing, but
to do?
no, I mean, people can use a 50 mil lens. I know you're using your phone, but a 50 mil lens that.
Well,
blurs
I don't know if
background
you've seen
30.
some of my reels. I have some good quality ones, but that's with my camera.
I seen one that was really, really blurry.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel
That's
about?
because that's that was an 85 millimeter.
Then that's a really no. I'm not talking about the background. I'm talking about the quality of the video. No, it was crazy. I almost messaged you and told you to take it down.
Wow.
I think it was a back one.
Was
I
it
don't
a
know.
recent
I'll
back
go.
one?
I'll go look for it and I'll comment. Blurry AF.
The background is blurry.
No, he's saying the video quality is blurry.
Yeah, maybe it was my service. Let's blame it on that.
I
Anywho-
know you're not talking about my recent one.
I mean, at least you have service miles.
Anyways, we're not going there.
I can't break this one either.
I'm sorry.
Relax.
I couldn't help it. My apologies.
So how do y'all feel about we saw this thing about people not posting their significant other?
Do we want to read it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, read it. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
read it. Okay, so yeah, I can read it. Okay, my wife, 36, has no pictures of me, male, 42, on her socials. God, they're kind of old.
To be worried about that.
Yeah, right. Doesn't mean anything. Hi, as per title, we will be married 20 years next year. And it never bothered me until one of my friends pointed it out to me while we were out for drinks. Also, this person can't spell worth a shit. Just to give some perspective, my wife is incredibly well looking and fit for her age. She goes to the gym 5 days a week and posts on Instagram almost every day. The running total is around 2,000 posts on her main Instagram page, and apparently I'm visible in 2 of them from years ago. I never paid attention to it, and it never crossed my mind that it could mean anything. Well, now it kind of bothers me, but probably not enough to make a big deal out of it or to confront her. Just want to hear your opinions.
Are you reading along, Morgan? Or are you looking at something different?
I put it in the group chat.
You're reading along?
Yeah, I'm reading along.
Bible studies.
I mean, he can't spell, first of all. Like, can we...
She got Bible studies going on, reading along. Like, turn to page 362 with me.
Once upon a time.
First of all, can we just talk about the fact that he wasn't bothered until somebody pointed it out?
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same exact thing. I'm like, okay, your friend pointed out to me while we were out for drinks.
I wonder whether the friend was a male or female.
So you let somebody, but my whole thing is, this goes back to what we talked about on other podcasts. We've let other people's opinions of what should upset us over something we were never bothered by before. So
now something he was never bothered by, he is now putting into question.
It can't raise a red flag?
No, but we're just saying, like, if it was really a red flag or you were really bothered, it's not like it's new.
Well, people can miss
that's a good
red
point,
flags.
though. Yeah, people can miss things, and your friends can see things that you might not necessarily catch on to.
Did it say their friend or his friend? Who is the friend? One of my friends. Okay, so it was one of his, because that kind of matters. Like, was it one of his friends?
What if he's trying to create some tension?
But what if it was? I want to know. I mean, obviously we don't know if it was a guy or girlfriend, because if it's a girl, then it's like, I feel like he should dismiss it a little bit more. If it's a guy, then it's like, oh, he's being a homie. I think that matters, actually.
Yeah.
Even though girls can have the good intention, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. How do y'all feel about posting significant others, though? That's what I really want to know.
I read a study. Actually, this is a lie, but I feel like this is true. People who...
Not she started it with I read a study and then was like...
I think this is true.
Good job trying to give yourself some credibility, Morgan. I appreciate the effort.
All right, the couples who are always posting a lot with their significant other or are posting really long captions, really blah, blah, whatever, are typically in a worse place than the others.
Yeah, I feel like I can kind of agree with that, because like when I think about like, okay, one of like my longest and healthiest relationships, my best friend Savannah, we have each other on socials, like, don't get me wrong, but like we don't ever, even when we lived together and we're when she lived here and we were like spending a lot of time together, we don't have like that many. The only time we have pictures if it's like a special event, because we just are so
true.
We're just so friends. In the moment that we just don't even think to like snap pictures. I think for me, I'm not the type where I think I would be like so much posting a ton of us, but I like to post my significant other because I'm the type to be like if you like hit a milestone at work, I'm the type to like post you and be like, yeah, you did that shit. Like I'm gonna post you to hype you, like more than I would probably even post us, type of thing. Yeah. Like is how I feel like I would be. But I feel like it just depends on like who you are as a person. Like I think it's weird when people who like don't ever post anything and then all of a sudden they get in a relationship and all they post is their significant other. Then I'm kind of like, oh, now it seems like you're trying to like not get clout, but like you're trying to like make a point of the fact that like now you're in a relationship and like trying to like flex, and it's like that all of that is really like
and on the flip side, like if you're always posting and then and you're in a relationship and then you like, never really post
your other,
but it's different if you never post and then really never really post.
I barely post Sam though.
Yeah, but it's
but
like
you
you
post
things or
Sam,
like,
yeah. It's like I don't think like the amount that you post Sam is like disproportional either to like how often you like post either. Yeah. Like he's talking about,
because I used to not post her back when I used to post like almost every day.
But you also your so that's what I was gonna say with her. I think it kind of depends. Like your page was there for a reason.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of like factors in too. Like so that's where it's like kind of weird with this situation, because they're talking about like, oh, she's a gym person, so I'm assuming that her page is probably a fitness page. That's an assumption, but probably. So then I can like understand if she doesn't post them that much. But then 2,000 posts to only have 2 of your significant other is like, but then I would want to know, like, how does she post them on her story often? Like, maybe she, like, I don't know. I feel like there's.
You think people that don't post their significant other cheat more or less than people that post them all the time? Or you think it's the same? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that.
I don't think it's a.
I don't
a
think
factor,
they're.
really.
Yeah, I don't think those two are.
I think that it can be, but I think that if you don't post them as much, it doesn't necessarily mean that. If that makes sense.
Honestly, like sometimes I'd be like, I don't know. I feel like for me, I don't like posting our relationship too much. Well, one, honestly, I guess I would, but we don't ever do things that we're taking pictures for that much.
And that's kind of what we were saying about the friend thing. It's like when you're in the moment with somebody, I feel like the last thing that you really think of it, like even with the guy I'm dating now, I think we have more like pictures of videos of the other person than like together, meaning like like I have a video of us at the arcade. Like it's not of the two of us, but like it's a video of him.
Yeah, you kind of have
like,
to make it a thing. Like if you want a picture together, you have to like make an intention for it and like,
hey, we're gonna take a picture.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna take a picture. Hey,
even with my best friend and I, like when we are around each other and like when we're on vacation, like we make an effort to like try to take more pictures together. But even I think sometimes even that's challenging because it's like unless you're gonna set up your camera or set up a tripod, like a lot of times who's taking the picture?
A random.
Just ask a random.
See, I don't. Well, on vacation, I think that I don't trust people. I'm not gonna give some random my phone.
What about when girls post on vacation like they're by themselves? That's just
okay. This drives me crazy because I went to Spain. I went to Spain last January.
And you paid for yourself.
Nobody believes I went still to this day, nobody believes I went solo.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the girls that don't be going by themselves.
How about the guys that you know good and damn well when they post a picture that their fucking asses are not solo?
What do you mean?
That goes both ways. Like I've seen guys that I know for a fact are out on a date and will like post on their story like their plate, and I'm like, bro, I know you're with a, and like you. Like, I personally know you, so I know you're out on a date. And I'm not talking about, like, oh, like, I took the photo at an angle so you couldn't tell who the girl was. I'm talking about you took a photo of one plate knowing good and damn well there was another plate of food across the table from you. Like, that's wild. Like, I'm not that secretive. Like, I may not show you any part of them, but, like, if I'm on a date, I'm on a date. Like.
What, Morgan?
Yeah, I mean... Who cares, right? Like,
but I think it's just guys do it. Guys do
need
it
to tag the guy if they're. All right, let's not get into all that.
I feel like if dudes do it, that's a woman tendency.
That's a woman tendency.
But I've never seen a guy do that. I believe it, but I've never seen a guy do that. Have you?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I feel like
I think you just maybe wouldn't know. Like you would like. I wouldn't have known if I didn't know that person and knew that they were actually out with someone.
No, because I feel like girls do it all the time where they're like posting on the trip and they're by themselves the whole, like, in all their pictures, on all their photo dumps and everything like that. I feel like.
But also, I wonder how much, like, just playing devil's advocate, like, I wonder how much of that is the guy being like, I don't want to be. I mean, because if, like, it could be the other way. Like, it could be that she, like. I mean, like, the person that I'm dating, like, I'm at a place where, like, I wouldn't care if there was, like, let's call it a soft launch, like, type of picture where you couldn't tell who it was. But I know that he is, like, that's, like, a no-go for him. Like,
so, like, you wouldn't post him.
What's a no-go?
Or, like, you wouldn't post his arm or something.
Yeah, because I know, like, he probably wouldn't really, really care. But I know, like, he wouldn't post something like that on his page.
Yeah.
Like,
you're saying that is a no-go.
Like him? No. I'm just saying he doesn't like that. Like
he doesn't like for the
like
idea of you posting of y'all.
Yeah. Because we're
Why?
just. I think just because we're not in that stage yet. Like
why not? I don't mean to put you on the spot. Sorry.
No, I just think like we have both been through a lot in the last year, and just like we're in a space where like we're going like really, really slow. In a space of like that's what both of us want, but I just don't like. I'm not the type of person where like if I post on social media like anything, I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks. He's just more of a like I would just say this. He is way more of a private person than I am. So like I wouldn't care if people like were under the assumption that I was like
I don't know about that,
going
Shay.
on
I feel like
dates.
you're a little bit of a private person. I feel like
Well, if I am, then he's like way, way, way more private than I am.
okay, maybe you're
Like
okay.
like super.
But you would post it and he wouldn't.
Yeah, probably. But like and then when I say like I would post it, like I'm not gonna post him by any way, shape, or form. But I think sometimes too, as like, I don't know, this may sound dumb, but like sometimes as a woman, it's like nice to just like give a little like it's a little pettiness to like sometimes I feel like to give like a little tease. I don't know.
Like a little breadcrumbing.
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah. Just
Okay.
like it's like
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah, because once you're in it, you can't really do that. You're
Yeah.
getting all the questions, and you can't have any type of mystery.
yeah, and I think that's like the
Why does
idea
that matter,
of
though?
like it's not that it matters. It's just like it's a fun little like
Hit a dopamine. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know how to. But Morgan, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like I feel like Miles is not following. Morgan, are you following me? Like what
I'm
talking
following.
about?
That's not the problem.
What's the problem?
Childish. Anyways, next question. I did see a girl. Y'all know her. I'm not gonna say her name. I can say it after. It's not a big deal, but she posted something along this kind of conversation. Then we get on to the next topic of that they don't like posting because then women want to get in their DMs and women are shady and things like that, and that's why they don't like sharing.
Oh no, I mean I could definitely deal
And
with that. Too.
I
yeah, that's a
kinda-
whole nother thing.
I kind of disagree with that because
but girls do that shit like
Okay.
all the time.
okay, should the guy live in a under a rock too?
No, but she's just saying that's why she maybe
annoying,
doesn't
though.
tag. Like they just don't want to deal with that.
So, but why is it annoying, Morgan?
Okay, well, I tagged the guy that I'm dating. Literally,
I bet you his likes lit up,
Literally-
didn't they?
5 seconds later, he gets a friend request from this girl who's following me, and so it's just like little things like that. Like, okay, I mean that's fine, but
It's just you. So it's just you know
And
the
then-
you know the motive behind it. Like it would be different if like
and we're
Or-
like not friends.
so for example, like I had seen who your boyfriend was before we like started doing the podcast.
Yeah.
I would have not have friend requested him or followed him because I didn't know Morgan like that. So it would have been weird had I done that.
Right.
Now if I did it,
Right.
it wouldn't be weird, but it's just like one of those things like if you don't know me personally,
Yeah.
why are you following my boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like there's really no reason for that.
And there was a girl who followed him too, and that was perfectly fine. Like I didn't care because we were friends.
right. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
so it was fine. But then this is a person that I've never met. Like we're kind of acquaintances or whatever. I'm like, okay, like it's weird, but whatever. I mean, it's not a big thing to like.
No, it's
cause
not
a thing
yeah,
over,
it's not
but
an
it's also
argument, but
like,
it's like
all right.
seriously, like was
All right.
So
I think it's just because girl like we can only speak for ourselves, but like as women, we kind of know what other girls'
Yeah.
motives.
And it sounds
are.
icky. It sounds crazy. It sounds bad. I get it, but I believe that.
you believe what though?
I believe that some people have ill motives like that.
And what does that? Where does this motive lead to?
Well, I just think it's shady in itself. I don't. It could lead to anywhere, and it depends on the person. It depends on the person you're dating. And
think it's like-
ultimately, the only person that owes loyalty to you is the person you're dating.
That's how I feel.
But you know, regardless,
It's almost like they're
such a-
like keeping an eye to like wait for their They're in.
Yeah.
But okay, but right, and that's fine. That happens. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, if y'all work out and that person's being loyal to you, that doesn't matter.
No, it's
That's
not.
how I look at it.
Yeah, it's
And
not.
that's true.
It's
You know
not
how many dudes and random dudes and all that follow
No.
me, I don't follow back, follow Sam? I have some dudes that follow me that I don't even follow back or whatever, that they follow me. And after the proposal post, like, went and liked a bunch of her pictures. I mean.
No, we're not. Like, obviously, that's not something that, like, you get mad at your partner about. Like, I wouldn't get mad about my partner, but, like.
No, it's not mad about your partner. I honestly feel like it's. Respectfully, ladies, don't fight me. It's a security issue because I get it. Like, I get that it's like, why is he following whatever? But at the end of the day,
No, but we're not talking about him following. We're
Yeah,
just
no,
talking
he
no,
about-
wasn't
she
following
following.
her.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh.
I'm talking about like from.
No, it's not.
I
It's
like
not a.
women's.
So let me clarify that it's not. I don't think it's an insecurity thing by any means. Like, because I always say, if you can take my man, it's not my man anyways.
Right.
Like, I'm 100% with that. If you can take him, you can.
So
have
then, why
him.
y'all trying to like gatekeep?
But it's just.
Especially,
It's
but
just.
it's like if you have a picture, right? Okay, so
But
I
it's
get
not gatekeeping because if it were, then you wouldn't have put out the tag and like anything.
We're just saying we
anyway.
can understand
But
why
some
that
people
girl.
do that.
We were
Anyway.
saying we can understand why that girl would not want to tag him because you just don't want. I mean, here's the thing. At the end of the day, no one is immune to insecurities. If you sit here and act like you don't have any insecurities, you're lying to yourself. Everybody has insecurities. There's no one out here who is 100% confident. So I think it's not a like, oh, I'm insecure. It's just like a, do I want to even deal with the fact that like now I have to be like, ugh, like why did she do, like I don't even want to think about like why did she do that? That doesn't make sense. That's weird. Like I don't even want to have any of those thought process as minute as that is.
I don't know. It has less to do with him. I start thinking about her in like a different.
Yeah,
weird way.
As you should,
yeah.
Weird light.
So it just clears it
like
out.
you're just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
doesn't
that's
really
true.
have much to do with him. At that
Well, then
point.
you get to learn who's in it for the wrong reasons and not. You clean it up that way.
Clean it up.
I just want to ask one last question. Speaking of levels of dating and everything like that. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
Levels of dating.
I saw something basically saying, should women give men wifey material relationship like vibes if they're not a wife?
I'm done speaking for the rest of this podcast.
Should men give that to women?
No, should women give that to men?
Should you be acting like a wifey if you ain't got a ring?
It can go both ways. I mean,
Yeah,
technically, but I'm asking for
because
y'all's
there's that whole trope of oh, you got the girlfriend package. If you want to upgrade
Exactly.
to this, you need to get the
So
ring on it.
do y'all have girlfriend packages versus marriage packages?
I feel like
wife?
I would have a different response than Morgan. Morgan, go first.
Wait, why? No, I'm curious.
So I've been a wife. So there is
yeah.
like there is no. I don't want to say there is no girlfriend package, but it's like if I have feelings and I care about you, I'm just naturally
It's all the same.
all in. And because I've been a wife, there is no like what I mean, I probably should do that, to be 100% honest. Like you probably shouldn't get wifey behaviors if I'm not wifey, but like there is no, it's either like all or nothing for me.
I think that when so I've kind of been both ways, to where I was in a relationship that I absolutely hated and I didn't want to do anything, and I was like, well, I don't
So
have a
you
ring. But,
downgraded.
so I downgraded my services. But when I'm with somebody who makes me feel like that's where I want to get to, that's the place where I want to be, I'm that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just hard not to be.
Yeah, I
I
think
think that's how it should be. I think it goes childish again if both ways. Like I said,
Yeah.
guys should be that husband package if
Yeah.
there's such thing.
well, I think that's how you know if you really care about somebody or somebody really cares about you.
Yeah.
Like if you don't find yourself, I think my thing is if you don't find yourself in a space where you want to do things that makes your partner's life easier, then like what are we
yeah.
doing? And I feel like that's a wifey quality,
Yeah.
but like
But it has to go both ways too.
it does.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
No, but congratulations.
Yeah, somebody's about to be a
Miles.
husband.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
Do
get
you want to tell us like
Yeah.
really quick the story about your engagement, or
proposal?
should we like wait?
Yeah, I mean, I can recap. Wait,
Okay.
what? Ask a better question.
Give us the rundown.
How did you propose?
There you go.
It was kind of easy because I've always kind of said I wanted to like get away and just disconnect. Because as you guys know, I deal with terrible anxiety from just overthinking. And when I'm here, I think I told y'all this before. Sam says she likes vacation miles better because I'm disconnected. So I wanted to go somewhere, even though on vacation I usually make it about capitalizing, or I used to in the past. You know, whether it's recording something or going somewhere for the gym when I was, you know, trying to be in that. And I was just like, I needed to like disconnect and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I might go by myself, you know, trying to swing it that way.
Oh, okay.
And so basically, I was like, oh yeah, like I just booked a random one at night. We can go, like you can come if you want, but I just want us to
So
be
you're
able to
trying to
disconnect.
trick her a little.
Yeah, so then I was like, go figure out some things we can do. Like, I don't know, just figure out something what's nearby. Just kind of like giving her all the reins of figuring out what to do.
Where'd y'all go?
Monroe in Virginia. I actually did it pretty smooth too. I sent her a bunch of Airbnbs, but I already booked the one that we were going to. And she picked the one that we were going to.
Aww, good job.
So then, yeah, we get there. I'm like nervous right now to tell the story.
Aw,
Like I was
that's
feeling
cute.
like, okay, but anyways, we get there and I'm like, okay, you know, like we should take some videos for a reel because you know, like it'll be good. Like I haven't done a reel in a while, so we could like go out to dinner and then we can record a reel. The sunsets are fire over these mountains, blah blah blah. So, anyways, that's basically long story
Set
short.
the
how it
phone
went.
up.
Yeah,
the
set the
reel.
phone up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So it worked pretty smooth for me because
That fits you.
it's not something so. I mean, it has been recently because I don't post like I used to, but it's not far out of my realm of what I would do.
Yeah.
Like I was recording videos in my truck, like you know. But I did it because I kind of thought she knew, right? So I was
she probably
like,
did know.
no, she didn't. She did not know. I would know if
Yeah,
she
she
knew.
would have told you by now.
Yeah, she would have told me by now, and I would have known because she cannot keep a secret, anything
I'm the
to
same
save
way.
her life.
Me neither. I
She
hate it. I'm
cannot.
so bad.
And even if she
I'm really-
tries,
yeah,
I
bad
can
liar.
tell.
I get
And-
a Christmas gift and ready to give it to you in 3 days because I can't keep the secret. Like,
Well, she said something about getting her nails done when we were on the way there, and I was like, she knows.
She knows.
So I'm like, okay, if she knows, I'm gonna throw her off because I don't know if this is too personal. Sorry if it is, Sam. We have our own savings account, own checkings account. This might be too personal. Anyways, but it's too late. We have a joint savings account that we also put in just for our future. Like you
Right.
know, like it's not like we have to put in a certain amount if we want to put in, you know, whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
I hadn't been putting in it in a while. So I'm like, she probably knows why. So I told her I was paying off a credit card. So Friday rolls around and I'm like, babe, I paid off another credit card. She's like, congrats, because I wanted her to think like, you know, oh, like if he was saving, nah, because he wouldn't have said that. Anyway, so I was like, okay, there I thought she knew. I was like, I'm going to do it. I told her, I was like, oh, we could do a video here because the sunset's dropping and we're higher up, and we'll do one here and we'll do one here and we'll just pick whatever the best one is. And so I went to the place there. I knew I was going to do it first because I was like, if she knows, she's going to think I'm doing it at the last one.
yeah.
So I did it at the first one and I just got out of the way.
Aw, that's cute. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So cute.
It's pretty cool.
Yay.
And then I wanted to say one last thing.
Oh, Lord.
No, it's just because.
We're not invited to the wedding.
Wow.
We're definitely doing a destination wedding, so
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, have fun.
I don't want a lot of people at a wedding. I'm weirdly
Wow,
enough.
so that's Miles nicely saying, no, we're not invited. I'm just kidding, Miles. Say whatever you were going to say.
Fine.
What was
know,
the thing
I'm
that
just
you
kidding.
needed to tell us?
Okay, so I just wanted to say I feel like I want to, not because, and I wanted to you, even though I think you guys understand where I'm coming from and everything like that, but I feel like the things that I say and will continue to say is my standard, and it doesn't mean that any other standard isn't good enough or high enough or low. Like, I say how I feel of what I feel like I deserve personally and not what anyone else deserves. It doesn't mean because you don't feel like someone needs to open the door, that doesn't mean they're not good enough. That doesn't mean if I say I don't like girls this way or that way, first of all, I'm engaged. So it's all just in the air, right? So like I feel though that men and women should have higher standards for themselves and not expect anything less. And to sound all sappy on top of this engagement situation is, after my last bad relationship I had, I said, okay, Miles, you are not settling less than any of this. And I wrote down the things that I said I wasn't settling less than. Mm-hmm. And I didn't settle for anything less. And I feel like everyone should do that and not settle for anything less. Obviously, some people have to be realistic with themselves. But when I say, like, I wouldn't date a girl past 28. First of all, I technically would. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, in my perfect world, it's not to say, oh, you're 28 and you're newly single. You are 28, no good. I wouldn't do that. And I'm not even going to vouch for myself that far. But what I'm saying is I feel like people should set a standard for themselves and never settle for anything less. And it's okay to have obnoxious standards. It's not to belittle anyone else's standards. And it's not to say that other people's standards are wrong or how they think about things are wrong. Because I am going to continue to say aggressive things. One reason because of the podcast, because I know it's good for clips, but I don't ever second pass judgment on either of you, anyone else, because it doesn't fall under what I prefer. And also all the things I prefer are dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? But
he just wants to say it again. He's engaged.
And it's not bad to set some groundwork, and whether you go, 10% this way or 10% that way, I think it's good to have something that you can look at and hold on to and set your standards at. And if it changes a little bit, then
exactly.
And I think it's also important to remember, kind of like what you're saying, is we all have different standards, and just because it's something that I agree with and works for me doesn't mean it has to work for you. Exactly. And you have to agree with it. Everybody has different things based upon what they want and what they've been through, and I think everybody's story is different, so that's gonna cater to what they want next or what the next chapter looks like for them.
I agree.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure, if you want to support, make sure you like and share and give the video a thumbs up, especially on YouTube. Subscribe, leave a comment. And it's okay to say, because people say mean things all the time, so just say something mean if you want to say something mean, and say something nice if you want to say something nice. And we'll catch you next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah, I think. Yes, next week. Peace.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Love you.